There's been a lot of talk recently with the Pope coming to Washington on the 22nd. You can see here we got the Pope coming in on the 22nd. The 23rd, he's going to be meeting with Barack Obama. And yeah, they've got a pretty busy schedule. It's interesting that on the 24th, Thursday, he'll be doing a address to the Congress. Very, very strange. But as you can see, he's visiting Washington. We got New York, and we've also got Philadelphia. But what I really wanted to talk was basically about the Pope. I think he's gone mad. I think he's crazy, and I think he's evil. So let's just kind of go through a couple things that the Pope is, new Pope Francis has been kind of preaching around the world. And let's just see if he's the man of God that everyone claims that he is. One of the big things with the Pope is he's really big on protecting the environment. So I know there's a lot of talk about global warming, and it's actually kind of funny. For the longest time, they talked about global warming, and then, you know, that didn't work because they were found out to be complete frauds and fudging the figures. So they changed it to climate change. So now the Pope is addressing how important it is that we all band together and help each other and, you know, get together on the environment and protect the environment. And yeah, it's just nonsense. But the biggest thing here is Catholicism and the Big Bang. Elements of science and Catholicism have long been at odds. But Francis made a significant move to bridge the gap between the two in October 2014, when he said the Big Bang Theory and the idea of God as creator of the universe are not contradictory. God is not a divine being or a magician, but the creator who brought everything to life. Francis said, evolution in nature is not inconsistent with the notion of creation, because evolution requires the creation of beings that evolve. So we can see the Pope is completely sold out. He's basically an agent of Satan. He's bought into all of this nonsense that the world's spouting off, that, you know, there was a big bang, that there was nothing, it became something and exploded and created everything. That's really what everyone believes, that we're nothing but stardust and that we evolved from the stars to the goo, to the zoo, to you, and this continues on, you know, with everything to do with the Big Bang and evolution. And let's just get one thing straight. We wouldn't have evolution if there wasn't a Big Bang. So the Big Bang is kind of the foundation. If anyone has been watching my videos, I challenge anyone to subscribe and continually watch the videos that I put out. But I definitely talk about the lies, actually the massive umbrella lie that everything sits underneath. So if you watch my other videos, you'll see that the lies continue to go up and up the ladder till you get to the very, very big ones. But we'll see that obviously the Big Bang and evolution is nothing but a lie. It's a theory. It's a religion. It's not fact. It's not proven. It's not observable. It's not repeatable. Everything's masqueraded in billions and trillions of years, and everything that they try to hide, we're just exposing here, left by, you know. So yeah, the Pope, silly, big on the environment, big on climate change. As you see here now, in the next while, we're not going to be talking about global warming anymore. It's all going to be climate change because, well, like I said, the global warming hoax didn't work. So now we're on to climate change. But I mean, I could go on about the Pope. I think he's evil. I think that his when he addresses Congress and when he meets in Washington here in a few days, we're going to see the true colors come out even further with the Pope and masquerading in the end times deception as a major player, deceiving you poor Catholics out there that follow this man, that thinks he can absolve sins and that he can speak for God. And as we see continually, as he's speaking for God, he's getting more and more into the scientific theory and basically buying into the Satan's lies. We could continue on with the Pope, same-sex relationships. He's saying, who am I to judge? So basically, he's standing on the fact now, I think it was in 2013, someone's gay, they search for the Lord, and they have a good will. Who am I to judge? I don't even know what that means, and has goodwill. So yeah, I guess it's based on works. So as long as you do good things and you search for God, yeah, who is the Pope to judge? Guess you're okay in his book. Other things like assisted suicide, divorce, he's starting to get a lot to just basically, yeah, getting into a lot of these things like abortion. He started to go around telling women that they're forgiven of their sin of abortion, and sexual abuse. But we don't need to talk about that because we all know the shame and that's brought the church. So obviously trying to duck that. But basically the biggest thing was getting into the theme of the channel in celebrating the truth, exposing the world lies. And here's number one uno liar as far as one of the major religious prominent figures in the world, the Pope, traveling around the world, spouting his lies, talking basically about his tenets now of the faith that are important, protecting the environment. Let's talk about the Big Bang and evolution, shall we? Let's talk about same-sex relationships, and the list goes on. But I don't need to bore you, and I'm sure most of you people have read through and can see through the Pope's lies. So we'll continue to keep you updated as far as everything that's going on here. When he does address the Congress, he does make his speeches well known to the world that he's a sellout, and that, yeah, I mean, if there's one person that's really going to need to repent, it might be the Pope, because he has completely gone off the deep end. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.